Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy SuperDope and I am officially back on YouTube. I know it's been a minute since I last posted a video, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what has transpired over the course of a year that I haven't been on YouTube and just explain to you guys, what life has been like, man. So last year when I first started self-developing, I did really well. I started to pick up some really good habits and self-improve, get healthier, started to make more money, started to think more clearly, build new goals, and I've never had a structured and organized lifestyle like I did during that time. But unfortunately, I stopped doing one thing and then that thing led to stopping the other habits, and it all kind of just crumbled down, and I am just coming out of probably the hardest episode of my life, right? I'm gonna keep it pretty real with you guys. I was really depressed a few months ago and I couldn't get myself out of it. I just couldn't get myself to want to do anything, want to go out anywhere, want to answer my phone calls or return text messages back. Like I was just in a dark place, and I've recently kind of snapped out of it and have been more productive and doing more things. But I just wanted to be transparent with you guys because life isn't perfect, and I think what matters is that you continue to pick up and move forward, like don't just give up, right? Give it another go. It was so hard for me to think to myself, damn, I have built something and it was going so good and I just completely messed it all up, right? I was dwelling on that during my dark little phase that I was in, and I had to snap out of it because it doesn't serve anyone good, right? Your family cares about you, your friends care about you, and you end up being the worst person when you become so selfish like that, right? It's okay to feel that way sometimes, but just remember that we are not here alone on the earth, and other people are on this experience with you. So, you got to make the best out of it. So with that being said, I wanted to start by telling you guys that I am going to be officially back, not just on my YouTube channel, but on the grind to improve my life, make more and improve relationships and connections, build a business, and just overall thrive in life. Because, I know I can get back to that point where I was just executing one thing after another and taking care of my health, taking care of my relationships, taking care of my money. And, I want to get back there. I not only want to get back there, but I just want to surpass that, right? I want to get to the next level of thriving. I want to experience financial freedom. I want to experience, being able to do cool things and make content and just travel the world, right? Like I have dreams and I have goals, and I'm not going to reach them by just being here in the room playing video games all day. So we are eliminating all those bad habits and replacing them with some new habits. Now, good thing I am not a newbie when it comes to personal development. I have some experience, so I just have to pick up where I left off. However, I can't just, pick up where I left off, because where I left off was like really organized, really structured, very productive. And so I have to kind of start from the ground up again. And the way that I'm gonna do that is by working on three main pillars in my life. The first one is gonna be health. The second one's gonna be on business. And then the third one is going to be learning and education, because that's where you get the most out of, reading books and learning how to get better at videography, photography, whatever it is that you're wanting to learn, right? So with those three main pillars that I'm working on, I decided to create a routine, and in those routine is a set of steps or habits that are going to set me up for a successful day, right? So to give you an example, my morning routine is going to start by waking up at 8 a.m. It's going to be taking my vitamins, start rehydrating myself, not just with regular water, but with a hydration water mix that I have been making for myself for the past month or so, which just consists of adding some salts, some sugars, and magnesium. And I'm also going to look to add some potassium to my water as well, but that's going to be hydration. And then shower and then get breakfast, and that is going to be the morning routine itself, right? That morning routine should be done by 10 a.m. so that after 10, I can start working on the next phase of my life, which is going to be the business and content creation phase, which is going to be the time block where I get to work on my business, on my content, or maybe just go out and you know, do the things that are going to move my life forward, right? Whether it's business or networking, things like that. And the second to last pillar of the day, actually I forgot to mention, was going to be this pillar or this block of time that I'm going to set up for learning, because in this phase right now, the way that I have my goals and structure set up, I have to learn a massive amount right away and fast, because again, I am gonna start moving faster and being more productive. But aside from that, the last routine that I'm gonna have is the night routine, which is just simply gonna be to turn off my devices, take some magnesium, and go lay down and maybe listen to a book, but no devices. Just turn off all the lights and go lay down to set yourself up for a night's rest. Now, that is how I am planning to schedule my day. Now, I know it sounds like a lot, right? It may sound, but it's not. It's very simple. These things get done within 30 minutes. The morning routine gets done within 30 minutes to an hour. And again, I have time blocks now because I've tried creating schedules where you have every hour of the day scheduled, and that just doesn't work for me. So the cool thing about this is that I am figuring things out as I move forward, because again, you know, coming from a background of having no structure and not having any goals or role models or things of that nature, I truly have to create those things all by myself. But you know, I'm happy to do it. So yeah, that's the objectives and what my plans are for how I want to structure my life moving forward. And again, it's not permanent. These things are going to start changing little by little, because I have to carve out and set my life up what works best for me. And I've tried a numerous amount of things, and what works for someone might not work for you. So that's why you have to, you know, tailor life to what works best for you, but also give yourself a push yourself when you need to, and continue to grow. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next video sometimes next week. So peace out.